Take a nice, big, deep inhalation through your nose and out through your mouth as you begin to settle in and make yourself comfortable. Just letting go of any cares or concerns or worries you may have. You know, we all have those. So, thanking yourself for taking this time to just be here in the moment, in this 45 minute window of time where you can just be relaxed and be settled so that you might set your intention to have a relaxed, stress-free day as best as we can, you know, as we navigate through these rough waters. But think that we're navigating together, and the support of one another will help us. And when we're by ourselves, what will help us is our breath. So just tuning into your breath now and taking another deep inhalation through your nose. And on your exhale, completely relax. Allow the exhale to be long and just soothe the body and the mind. Just thinking about the breath as a nice ocean wave washing calm over you and supporting your relaxation. So the breath is always there. So just watching the gentle rise and fall of the chest and belly. No place for you to be except on your mat. So just watch the rise and fall of your chest for a little bit. No need to change the breath. Just seeing the breath come all the way in and watching it move all the way out. With each exhalation, allow yourself to let go just a little bit more. And you might consider setting the intention for today to revisit your breath. So watching your breath on the mat now, and then see if you can tune into your breath off the mat sometime during the day. Your breath can really help you to relax if you remember that it's there. So our focus today is going to be on releasing stress and letting go. So the more we practice this, the more it will become part of what we do for ourselves. And it can be a lifelong support for us if we remember that we have control and we're able to help ourselves relax if we are aware that we're not relaxed. Oftentimes we move through our day, we move through our lives, just so caught up in the things that we have to do and the place, well, not really the places we have to go, but the things that we have to do and the worries of our lives, that we forget that we have a choice. So we can meet the world, you know, in a way that makes us feel that we have a little bit of control. We have control of our bodies and of ourselves and of our thoughts. So maybe setting that intention to just use the breath throughout your day. Simply taking a nice deep inhalation through your nose, which we can do that again here. And then out through our mouths, and just let go. I'm just going to get my microphone because I realized I didn't put it on again. But I think you can hear it anyway. continue watching your breath. And on each exhalation, release a little more, relax a little more into your mat. And I'm just going to gently ring my chimes too. And now we'll begin by gently floating our arms up overhead. And just stretching out through our fingertips. And you can begin with a gentle stretch. Just walking the shoulders up towards the ears and just stretching out and noticing how your body is feeling as we begin. And then stretching down through your body and out through your toes. Maybe wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes to wake them up a little bit. And just notice how you feel. The body. Notice the body. Be an observer. You know, scan from the crown of your head down to your toes. Notice if you're carrying tension in your forehead and around your eyes. Notice if your jaw is clenched or a little bit tight. Take a look at your shoulders, your chest, your belly. Are you gripping in the belly? Notice your hips. Are you gripping in the hips or in your glutes? You know, are they tight and holding tension in your legs or your feet? So it just helps to have that awareness as we begin so that we can check in as we finish our practice today. Just body awareness. And again, let's stretch out through our fingertips, down through the body, out through the toes, bringing a little bit of tension to the arms and the legs and the rest of the body. And then releasing, remembering to use our breath. And then we're going to inhale and make fists, and we'll flex our feet. And this time we're going to squeeze our fists. So bringing a little bit more tension and really flex into the feet and squeeze the glutes and the abdomen and hold it. So let's hold that tension, hold it, hold it, hold it, really squeeze. You can even scrunch up your face, hold it, and then release and let all of the tension melt out of the body. Allow it to be absorbed by the earth. You don't need that tension in the body. And let's do that one more time. So we'll flex our feet and squeeze our fists and squeeze our face, squeeze our buttocks, really bring tension to the body, holding, 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 and then release and let everything go. Allow the tension to just melt away. Take a nice deep inhalation through your nose and out through your mouth as you just sink into the mat. Floating your arms down by your sides, bending your knees, and just windshield wipering your knees from left to right, using your breath. So as your knees come up to center, inhale, and as your knees fall to one side, exhale. And see if you notice if the yoga
moves or the yoga asanas become just a little bit easier when you focus on using your breath. So allow your breath to help you move with ease. So the more you can tap into the breath and find that nice rhythm, the easier you may find the yoga moves to be. So just be an observer, just notice. And don't judge yourself either. If things don't seem easier, that's some information that you have. And bringing your knees to stillness, send your right leg out long, bring your left knee in towards your chest as you clasp in front of the shin. And again, tapping into the breath. So on your exhalations, draw your knee towards you, towards your chest. You can rotate that left ankle around, kind of wake the foot and ankle up. And keep the breath flowing. Every exhale, see if you can come just a tiny bit closer. And then place your left foot on the mat, send the left leg out long, draw your right knee in towards your chest and do the same thing on this side, rotating your ankle around. Drawing the knee a little closer on your exhale. Pressing into the back of the left leg for a little stability. Rotating your ankle in the opposite direction at some point. And then we're going to draw that left knee in towards the chest also. So we have both knees in towards the chest. And we'll reach for the outer edge of each foot and come into happy baby. So we spread our knees wide towards our armpits, holding on to the edge of the left foot with the left hand, right foot with the right hand. And you can rock a little bit from side to side, massaging your lower back a little bit. And just notice how this feels. If this isn't comfortable, you can always do half happy baby. So just do one leg at a time, one side. And just rock back and forth and think about the name of this pose, happy baby. Bring to mind a baby that you've seen doing this and how they have no cares or worries or concerns. They're just happy. And see if you can bring that to your mind. Just happy, just rocking a little bit from side to side. Notice your face and allow it to just be soft. No worries, no cares, no concerns. Just thinking about making your body feel a little bit more relaxed and a little more flexible. And then you can bring your knees together and place your hands on your kneecaps and just make some small circles on the ceiling with your knees. Just massaging the lower back. Go one way for a little while and then reverse your direction and go the other way. Keep the breath flowing. Allow yourself to be completely relaxed, moving with ease, moving with the breath. And then gently placing the soles of your feet on the mat. Spread your feet about hip width apart. Interlace your fingers and bring them behind your head. with your elbows out wide. And we'll just come into a nice, easy yoga sit up here. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. So we'll lift the head and shoulders up and bring the left elbow towards the right knee. So you can bring the knee towards you, lift it off, lift the foot off the mat and bring it towards you. And then do the same on the other side. As you bring the elbow to the knee, exhale and squeeze your glute, your abs. So bringing just a little bit of warmth to the abs. This isn't, too much of a strain or anything, but it will just kind of warm up the abs and wake up the body a little bit. And stop whenever you'd like and float your arms up over your head. You can even bring the soles of your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana if you'd like. And once you come into Supta Baddha Konasana, just take a few deep breaths in and out. Fill up your belly with nice, fresh oxygen. Floating your arms down and take them to the outer edges of your thighs and close your knees like a book. Take a big inhalation in through your nose, and as you exhale, drop your knees towards the left. So a little bit of a twist here. And just, you can look away from your knees if you'd like, if your neck permits. And just allow yourself to sink. And if you have any tension in the lower back, you can straighten your legs out a little bit. Not actually straight, but just walk them away from your bottom. And you can also breathe into that place that may feel a little bit of tension. And see if you can release any gripping. And then inhale your knees to center and exhale and allow your knees to go to the right. A little bit of a different feeling on the hip area, I think. But just be gentle with yourself. Straighten your legs out even more if you're feeling uncomfortable. You don't want to bring discomfort to yourself. Just use your breath to help release. And then inhale your knees to center and hug your knees to your chest. Rock from side to side. Bring your knees nice and wide and make some nice big circles. So you're making 2 circles with your knee. So each knee is making a nice big circle. In whatever way you're moving with your circles, at some point, stop and reverse your direction. And then hug your knees to your chest, and we'll make our way up to seated. So just come to a nice Sukhasana, and we'll drop our chin to our chest and just do some nice mindful neck rolls. So moving the head in nice gentle circles, noticing how the neck and shoulders feel. A place where most of us carry stress. Not everyone, but I imagine most people have stress in their neck and shoulders if they do have any stress. So this is something you can do off the mat too, periodically. Just check in with the neck and shoulders and do some nice mindful neck rolls. And listen to your own body. You might turn and look out over one of your shoulders. You might look out over the other shoulder. And you can drop your chin to your chest and then bring your gaze to the sky. You can drop one ear down to the shoulder, bring it to center, drop the other ear towards the shoulder. Whatever feels good. You can bring your shoulders up towards your ears and back and down. Kind of do some nice shoulder rotations and reverse your direction. That feels good. Bring your hands to stillness on your knees. Take your left hand to the mat and then ballerina arm, the right arm up over your head, and walk your left fingertips away and feel a nice stretch on the right side body. Just enjoy the stretching that we're doing and keep the breath flowing. And then inhale back to center, and we'll take it to the other side. So place the right hand down on the mat and walk it away. And then ballerina that left arm up. Feel the stretch on the left side body. Feels good. That's Peter's phone that keeps going. I wish he would take it and bring it someplace else. Anyway, all right, let's do eagle arms. This is another nice stress release. So make an L with your left hand, send your right hand out, extend through your fingertips, and then sweep that arm under, stacking the elbows, bringing the palms together as best you can. Pull the elbows away from you, and then inhale up and exhale down. So if you're on your computer during the day, this is a great one to use to stop every so often and really stretch out the upper shoulder muscles. I did this all the time when I was teaching. I could just feel the nice stretch and the release. Using our breath, inhaling up, exhaling down. Release that, and then we'll take it to the other side. So make an L with the right hand. Extend the left fingertips away. Sweep that left arm under. Bring the palms together as best you can. Elbows, pull them away from your body. And then inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then as you're ready, you can release and maybe move the arms around. And then we're going to inhale the left arm up towards the sky, bend the elbow, pat your back with your hand, and then take the opposite hand and just press the elbow so that the left hand walks down the back a little bit more. Just a different stretch. And release that. Send the right arm up, stretching through the fingertips. Bend at the elbow and pat your back. And then push on the elbow a little bit to walk the hand a little bit further down the back. Keep the breath flowing. And release. We'll just come into a seated twist. So we're going to inhale our arms up, really stretch through the fingertips. And as you exhale, twist right and bring your hands down. And then inhale to center, gazing up at the sky, gazing up at your fingertips, and twist left and bring your hands down. And each time we come to center, so inhale to center and twist, we'll see if we can twist just a little bit more towards the back shoulder. And then inhale to center, exhale left, twisting a little bit more. Inhale to center, we're just keeping that flexibility. Exhale right, twisting a little bit more. And then inhale to center, stretching through the fingertips, elongating the ribs, and then twist so that you might be looking out over your back shoulder. And then slowly come to center. And we're going to make our way to table. So gracefully come up to table. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And we'll come into a nice, easy, flowy cat. So we're going to push away from the mat, exhaling, rounding our back, belly button towards our spine. Push back and sit on our heels. Drop our elbows and then come forward, tracing the mat with your nose and gazing forward and up, spreading through your collarbone. And then exhale, sitting back on your heels, dropping your elbows, coming forward on your inhale, tracing the mat with your nose, spreading through your collarbone, sending your heart center forward as you gaze forward. And then exhale, round your back. So you know this nice flow. So just enjoy the flow. Be in the moment. Feel how flexible and strong your body is. And the next time you come back to your heels, you can bring your elbows to the mat, perhaps stacking your forearms, and rest your forehead on your forearms in a nice, cozy child's pose. And just watch your breath here. Just feel your belly press into your thighs on your inhale. And feel your belly soften. Feel the tension melt away on your nice long exhale. Do that again. One more time. Nice long exhale. Tension just being absorbed into your mat, into the earth. You no longer need that tension. It doesn't serve the body. And then we're just going to come up again, and we will come into a plank here. So we'll spread our fingers wide. Either do your half plank by walking your knees back a little bit and coming into a nice half plank with a straight spine from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Or if you want to come into full plank, just come up onto your toes, push into your heels, squeeze your glutes, press away from the floor. And we'll just hold plank for a little bit, building strength, building heat, pressing into the back of all 10 knuckles, engaging your core, squeezing your glutes, pressing into your heels, feeling strong. Really good for your core. And come down to your knees at any time. So once you're down on your knees, spread your fingers nice and wide. Your thumbs can be a little closer to the index finger. Curl your toes under and send your hips up towards the sky. And alternate bending your knees, walking your dog. And as you're ready, come up high onto your toes and then settle into your heels. You can claw at the mat with your hands a little bit, which might take pressure off your wrist. So you're not really directly over your wrists. You're kind of pushing yourself back towards the back of the mat, pressing the calves and the thighs towards the back of the mat. And this time we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet. You can bend at your knees and just hang out here for a moment in ragdoll. You can allow your knuckles to graze the earth with the bend in your knees. And then slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae until you come to mountain. And you all know mountain. So bring yourself to a nice strong mountain. Take a nice inhale through the nose and out through the mouth, and let yourself release. Feel the strength of the legs. Notice how you feel. And we're going to spread our feet wide on our mat. We'll turn our left foot towards the short end of the mat. Find a nice comfortable stance, and then inhale the arms up and exhale and bend the front knee, keeping that front knee right over the ankle. Extend the fingertips away from each other so you get a nice stretch, and gaze out over that middle front finger. if you can see where my finger is pointing down there, I have some orange, sweet orange oil in my aromatherapy little mister, which smells really nice. And orange is supposed to make you happy. So I thought that would be good today. Happy. And it turns colors too, the little light. So stretching your fingertips away. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And exhale, bend into that front knee. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend, keeping that knee over the ankle. One more time. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. So you're building strength in your shoulders and in your arms by keeping the arms out like this. Building strength in your legs. So you're doing great. Inhale to straighten. Turn that turn that left foot so that it's parallel. Float your arms down by your sides. Bring your hands behind you as you interlace your fingers, and then we're going to fold forward, leading with our chin in our chest, folding at our hip crease, and come down, 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 and allow the crown of the head to move towards the earth as your arms come off your back for a wide-legged forward fold. Feel the strength in your legs. And then inhale slowly to come up. Your hands will come back down towards your back as you release them. And then we're going to turn the right foot so it's pointing towards the short end of the mat. And you know that left foot, that back leg, is parallel. Your hips are squared to the long end of your mat. Inhale your arms up, and as you exhale, I'm just making my stance a little wider, bend your front knee. Gazing out over that middle front finger, stretching your fingertips away from each other, keeping that knee over your ankle. And then inhale to straighten that front leg. Exhale to bend into that front leg. So using our breath, inhale to straighten, exhale to bend, releasing any tension on the exhale. Inhale to straighten, exhale to bend. One more time. Inhale to straighten, exhale to bend. Beautiful. Floating your arms down by your sides, straighten your front leg, turn your feet so that both feet are parallel. Heel toe, your feet together. Come to a nice Tadasana, nice strong mountain. Inhale your arms up, turn the palms away. This is called swan dive. So we're going to come forward, swan dive forward. You can have a little bend in your legs, then press your palms of your hand into your shins, straighten your legs, come into a flat back. So if I turn sideways, my back is flat. Exhale down, bend your knees a little bit. We'll do that again. Press into the front of your shins, flat back, elongating the spine. Bend into your knees a little bit, and then let your fingertips graze the earth. And then place your fingertips on the mat. Come down to your knees. And we'll make our way to our backs gracefully. Coming down. Close your eyes. Take a big, deep breath in through your nose. out through your mouth. If you'd like to come to happy baby, just reach for the outer edge of each of your feet. Spread your knees wide. Rock from side to side. Think about how happy and relaxed a baby is, and see if you can adapt that feeling today. No cares, no worries. You can do half happy baby too. Just take one foot in your hand. And then as you're ready, bring your knees together. Rock again from side to side. Bring your soles of your feet to the mat. Allow your knees to support one another. You can stay in this shape, or if you'd like to come to your regular Shavasana, send your legs out long, spreading them wide on the mat, allowing the toes to point away from the midline. Bring your arms away from your body with your palms facing up, and feel the support of the earth. Notice if you're gripping any place, and if you do feel any gripping in any area, take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and allow the entire body to just melt and sink into the mat. Notice your facial muscles if they're relaxed. Allow them to just soften and melt. Lift your head an inch off the mat and then gently replace it back down to the mat. Walk your shoulders away from your ears. Wiggle in to the earth. Get yourself nice and comfortable. And now begin to turn to your breath and just watch the rise and fall of your chest and belly. That's all you need to do, is just be an observer. Watch the chest and belly rise on the inhale and soften on the exhale. With each exhale, just sinking a little bit deeper. I invite you to stay just as you are. I'm going to ring my bowl. So as you recline in Shavasana, I invite you to bring your hands to Anjali Mudra if you'd like, or you can stay as you are. May you move through the rest of your day feeling relaxed and calm and stress-free, knowing that your breath is always with you to support your feelings of being stress-free. Namaste.